Sure did. He knew what to do with that.
They could have mismatched cover at the opposite end, but it's tough for Timas. Giannis Tima. Guard him. And the quickness of Gaudlock. It's over the back. Going the other way on the foul by Cooley.
Tima's a two-time All-Star. The league he played for. So that would explain his comfort level.
And they start, as we've talked about before, on NBA TV, so much younger, allowed to play at a younger age professionally in Europe. He's already had a couple of years of pro ball experience.
Well, regardless of the league you play in, a body check like that,
right?
It's not allowed. It's going to be called a foul every time.
Snell has been very quiet. He started well, and he's been very quiet here in the second half, almost passive.
Well, when you hang out with Kawhi Leonard, it might take you a minute for your game to show up in the limelight. But you can tell just in the way he moves, the decisions he makes, the patience, that he's going to play the game the right way each time on the floor.
Eric Murphy popping out and looking like a guy that belonged in the second round and taken by the Bulls, 49th overall, out of Florida. His dad Jay played in the league for both the Clippers and Washington. He's from a basketball family. So they get to stop Teague weaving his way. And finding Thomas. He wanted the foul. He won't get it. Now a man advantage. Vanderblue charging his way home. No, a block in the restraining arm was Eric Murphy. So backpedaling his way all the way under the rack. Teague, though, we've talked about it. They've got to be pleased with his court vision and awareness.
He's gotten penetration at will. He's actually probably should have more assists than he's been getting credit for.
And we see how quick Marcus is and the confidence growing with every possession. His brother Jeff, who signed an offer sheet with the Milwaukee Bucks that's going to be matched by the Atlanta Hawks. And that team realizes Jeff Teague is super fast.
He has, and I think he's grown his game this past year. It's precisely explains why Coach Larry Drew wanted him in Milwaukee. Really had a lot of confidence in what he was doing and what he'd grown into.
Gaudlock, teardrop, and Cooley will clear it away. Well, Jeff Teague, in particular, the way he delivered in a period of transition, a transition season, as Malcolm Thomas swats it away from Vanderblue, but he responded and boy, showed so much because so much was up in the air in Atlanta. A free agent year for one of the cornerstones, Josh Smith, of that franchise in recent years. Larry Drew, the head coach in the final year of his contract. So there was so much uncertainty surrounding that program, and a new general manager as well coming in.
Well, I thought Jeff's game went to another level when Lou Williams went down, and he was forced to play bigger minutes, take on more responsibility as a scorer. The second half of the season, we saw Jeff Teague that we're going to expect to see now going forward. But that's got to be great for Marquise to have a brother who's found his way through the league, and maybe took a few years to get there, but now he can talk to on a day-to-day basis about how he got it done.
Loose ball foul. Cooley gets another. 5:05 to play as Chicago's pulled away once again. They're still up by 15. The opportunities have been there for Memphis, but Roten flat. Then the line drive we saw in the corner from Vanderblue and the kick out after it came back to Roten. They just can't buy it. And especially when it comes to three-point shooting for the Memphis Grizzlies, they're just 2 for 15 after those two misses. Good looking cross. Snell awaited. Teague found them. Those two guys are going to work nicely for the Chicago Bulls.
You're looking at the second unit for the Bulls right there. Snell is going to get minutes, sure.
Matt Howard back into the game, loses the handle, trying to get it to Tony Roten. Back cut. Instead, it's going to be Deion Thompson in transition. Howard's got the foul. Man, free throws coming up. But you talked about the way Teague has been able to find his teammates. Good patience.
Great patience. Great finish. 7-foot wingspan helped there.
Yeah, it's a long 2. Can he play 3? Is he a 3 more than a 2?
Well, he will probably find time behind both Jimmy Butler and Luol Deng. And he physically, between now and the start of the season, will probably hit the weight room. I don't know if he doesn't have the body frame that, to me, that looks like he'll instantly put on 10, 15 pounds. He's probably going to grow with age, but it will help him because you bang in the league at the small forward position.
There's no question that, and we talk about Tony Snell, we bring it up, there's no question Paul George was the most improved player in the NBA. Jimmy Butler, though, for the Chicago Bulls, wasn't that far behind with the way he stepped up when he was needed.
Sure wasn't.
He was outstanding for the Bulls. 19-point lead. Teague probing. Good touches. Into the shot clock. It'll be Andy Routens. And right on but short. Good challenge by Roten coming out, not quitting on the play. Routens gambles. Blocked away inside. Thompson all the way to Teague. Followed, not there. They're a little out of control now, aren't they? And they gas. Gerald Robinson that short on the putback. It'll be Jack Cooley. The final 3.5 minutes. It's the first game, don't forget, for both Chicago and Memphis. And Gaudlock with 26 points, the most we have seen from anybody so far in Summer League play over the first 2 days.
Well, with 3 minutes and 18 seconds left, these players have to remember, even with a 17-point lead, that everyone's watching. And unlike a regular season game, everyone in the stands here works for 30 other NBA teams.
Right.
So how you handle yourself at this point, up by 17 and down by 17, you can still take care of the ball, still make great decisions. It's still on display.
It'll be Bowers. Big guy, shook good range. Gerald Robinson. Nobody home. One of the few threes of the game. Too little too late, though, for the Grizzlies, you would think. They are now 3 of 17 from beyond the arc. Bulls, different story. 36%. They're 7 for 20. One of the big differences in that game. Teague, little show, go on my own. Give it go. Right to Snell.
Pushing the ball here.
Inside out, Routens trying to get it back. He wanted Brian to manage. Instead, Roten, who heard you earlier and it almost went in will. Well, you wanted him to cup it and rack it up with a dunk, and that's what he tried to do with that big left paw. That would have been fun.
Well, Snell challenged him, as he should at 6'7", 6'8".
Teague. Thomas got to finish it, and he knows it. He can't believe it.
We talked about the opportunities that Teague has given his teammates.
Right, and Teague's got 7 assists, but he should easily be in double figures. But Tony Roten trying to electrify all of us late in this one with the Bulls and the Grizzlies. Memphis, and they'll wrap it up all at 10 o'clock Eastern with Atlanta and Miami. So join us tomorrow. 4 more. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the month, though. Go through a withdrawal, no basketball for a while. That's going to be tough.
I think they're doing a schedule show on NBA TV. So tune in.
I love it.
We'll break down every.
I like your positive attitude, though. You find that little sliver, that glimmer. That's good. We need something to look forward to.
I'm telling you.
Still a couple of weeks away after the end of NBA Summer League. Still a couple of weeks away from preseason NFL football. There's that gap.
Yeah. We'll have to fill it.
Golf.
Here you go. just not in Vegas.
Unless you play from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. 14-point game. Free throw from Matt Howard. Matt Making the most of his opportunity, the 24-year-old from Connorsville, Indiana. Former Horizon League Player of the Year in 2009. Played in Germany last year. He's also played in France, in Greece. Good decisions by Matt Howard. 90 seconds left. 12-point lead for Chicago. Due to that young man out front, his second season out of Kentucky, and that's Marcus T. Boy, he's got a quick handle, doesn't he?
He's had this game under control the whole night.
Green couldn't control it. And Rout gives it up. Malcolm Thomas. So Malcolm Thomas into double figures with that one. Bowers on the trail after the miss. Green now. Green basically had made an NBA squad last year in preseason, and before then he went down with an injury. And it was an injury that took months to recover from.
It's unfortunate. You spend your summer prepping, preparing, battling to get that opportunity. And the rigors and demands of this game sometimes will take you out before you even get started.
Loose ball foul. 25 seconds remaining. So Chicago starts summer league play not only with a win, but they won each 10-minute session, and you win points by winning each quarter. For tie-breaking purposes down the road, Bowers with the foul, the former Missouri Tiger. Shot clock is off, so they can dribble it out and it's all over. A 14-point win for the Bulls. Both teams started slowly, but the Bulls rather, pick up the pace and especially hit their threes when the opportunity presented itself. Do not have to shoot it, and they won't. So we also see perfect etiquette on NBA TV in summer league play. In a 14-point win for the Chicago Bulls. And that young man looked very efficient and handled it and really orchestrated things cleanly for Chicago today.
Well, if you're Tom Thibodeau, you're completely, I think, impressed with the first game by young Marcus T.
So the Kentucky Wildcat, who was taken 29th overall in the draft last year, second to last pick in the first round, seized the opportunity and made the most of it, and should have had a double-double. 12 points, 7 assists, only 1 turnover for T.
That's impressive.
In 32 minutes of play. And he set up some guys